Okay, so you probably just heard the word astigmatism and thought, is it serious or do I need to panic? The short answer is no, and I promise this is going to be very easy to understand. So in today's video, I just want to gently explain what astigmatism actually is, what it means for your vision, and why it is nothing to worry about. Let's be honest, astigmatism sounds like a scary medical word, but it is actually very common, very normal, and nothing to worry about. If you have ever noticed things like road signs looking a bit smeary at night, letters having a little shadow, or feeling like your eyes work harder than they should, that is classic astigmatism behavior. Here is the important part. Astigmatism is very common. Astigmatism is not a disease, and it does not mean that your eyes are damaged. It is just the shape your eye happens to be, and honestly, most people have at least a little bit of it. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a few simple ways to understand what that means. First, let's look at the camera lens idea. Your eye works a lot like a camera lens. When the lens is perfectly shaped, it focuses light into one sharp point and the picture looks clear. With astigmatism, the lens is not perfectly smooth or round. It is curved and a little more in one direction. That means light does not come into one perfect point focus. Instead, it spreads out and scatters slightly, which makes the image look blurry or shadowed. So your eye is seeing, it is just not focusing as neatly as it could. Second, the basketball versus rugby ball. Think of your eye as a shape. A perfectly round eye is like a basketball. It is smooth and evenly curved in all directions. An eye with astigmatism is shaped a bit more like a rugby ball or an egg. It is slightly longer or steeper in one direction. That tiny shape and difference means light bends differently depending on which direction it enters. Instead of focusing in one neat spot, it focuses in two slightly different places. That's what makes vision look blurry, stretched, or shadowy, especially at night or even when you're tired. Third, a projector or slightly wrinkled screen. Imagine your eye as a projector and the back of your eye is the screen. If the screen is smooth, the picture looks clear. If the screen is slightly wrinkled, the picture is still there, it's just not as sharp. Astigmatism is like having a wrinkle in this focusing system. Light gets in, but it does not land evenly, so the image your brain receives is a bit distorted. Fourth, the uneven window glass. It's almost as if you're looking through a window that is not perfectly flat. The glass is clear, but it is bent slightly in one direction. That bend changes how light passes through it. Some parts of the image focus before others. Your brain tries to make sense of it, but it just feels a bit off. That is what astigmatism does to the light inside your eye. Fifth is the back of the spoon analogy. Think of the back of a spoon. It's a curved surface which distorts and stretches your reflection because it bends slightly more in one direction than the other. Astigmatism works in a similar principle, like the gentle spoon shape. It bends incoming light unevenly. This prevents light from focusing to a single sharp point at the back of your eye, which is why vision can appear blurry, stretched, or shadowy. So here's the simple truth. Astigmatism is not a disease. It is just a shape. Most people are born with it, and many have it along with being nearsighted or farsighted. Astigmatism is extremely common, like having brown eyes or being left-handed. And the fix is simple. Your glasses or contact lens include special corrections called a cylinder. This cylinder balances out that shape distortion so light can focus properly again. That's it. So in simple terms, astigmatism means your eye is shaped slightly different, which changes how light focuses and causes vision to look blurry or shadowy. So how do you know you have astigmatism? It doesn't come with a flashing neon sign. Instead, it shows up in subtle, everyday ways that can be very easy to brush off as just being tired. Some of the most common signs include blurriness or warped vision, both up close and far away. Letters might look smeared, stretched, or like they have a shadow next to them. You might find yourself squinting a lot to see more clearly, or feel like your eyes get tired very quickly, especially when reading, working on a computer, or driving at night. Headaches are a common sign, particularly after long periods of visual concentration. Many people with astigmatism also notice glare, halos, or starbursts around light sources, especially at night, which can make night driving quite uncomfortable. Some people become more sensitive to bright lights, and others feel like their prescription never quite feels perfect, even after updating their glasses. The good news is astigmatism is very common, easy to diagnose, and very treatable with the right lenses or vision correction. So, if your vision feels blurry, distorted, or just not as sharp as it should be, an eye exam can give you some clear answers. No pun intended. And we can correct it easily. No drama required. Thanks for watching.